Hi, how are you, my younger brothers? I'm your elder brother, Kiran Roy. So, today I bring to you a very beautiful topic, a very intriguing topic. It's going to be what are the dark female secrets which no women would want you to know? So, today I'll be giving you all the, not all, but like quite a bit of dark female secrets which no woman would ever want you to know. So, before we proceed, if you find any value from my video, you can definitely consider giving a super thanks, because the 100% entire proceedings of which will go for the orphan kids of the Chembur Children's Home, because I am associated with them since the past like 26 years. And every month an amount goes from me directly, and along with that one amount goes under the bracket of Kiran Roy students, because I have an academy wherein lots of students helps them. So whatever you pay will go under that bracket under Kiran Roy students name. So if you find any value from me, no need to give it to me, you can give it to the Chembur Children's Home. So that way I will be satisfied that I am able to help somebody with my efforts. And if you wish, you can take the Be Charismatic course in my Hindi channel, because in that I am currently addressing the ugly truths of women. Along with that, I'll be giving you, currently what I'm covering is what I'm saying, because it's going to be a long series in which I'll be covering each and every manipulation tactic as well, and how you can like gain complete insights about the psychology, about the actual psychology, and how you can like be in a comfortable position to brace up with their manipulation tactics. And even you can do your manipulation thing if you see somebody is manipulating with you, because you fight fire with fire. If somebody is manipulating you, even you have to deflect it and manipulate it back. So that's what I'll be covering in my courses. These things I cannot say in my free channels, because these tactics I have learned over a period of 26 years, and if I give it away free of cost, it can be misused. So I don't want anybody to misuse it. So whoever is serious about becoming a better version can definitely consider taking the course. So my first point is acting dumb. Acting dumb more often than not acts in her favor. And know the best part, they are aware of it. So you will always see a woman trying to act dumb in front of you. But the reality is, she's not that dumb as you think she is. That's why they are the masters of manipulation. They are the masters of lying. They wouldn't think twice before lying, as you guys are very well aware of. They very well know how to cover up the loose ends. They very well, and this is not something which they have learnt. This is not something which they have cultivated over the period of years. No ways. This is completely ingrained in their DNA. This is this has been inculcated in them as a part of the evolution process. So it is very much embedded in their, it is completely existing in their wiring system. So you cannot do anything regarding that. You cannot counsel them and take it out of them. The only thing you can do is to stay one step ahead, and you should be knowing how to tackle them, because as I said, there is no cure for that. You cannot just take her for some therapy sessions and expect her to be normal. That will never happen. So they will more often than not try to play dumb with you, because playing dumb is nothing but one of their manipulation tactics. Because as I said, they are blessed with lots of manipulation tactics, deceit, lies. These things constitutes a part of their manipulation tactics. Tears, fake tears is one big example of their manipulation tactic, which they like just use it freely. Victim card, another manipulation tactic. They will always say that I am the victim. Even if they are not, they will always try to portray that it's only her who is the victim. It's only her who has been like at the receiving end from all quarters. This is what she will always try to project. So my today's point is not the victim card or the other cards, which I'll be addressing slowly, but today's point is about playing dumb. So when they played dumb, because today I'll be trying to cover those points which has not been covered largely, because victim card you guys must be aware of. Crying, that's a big manipulation tactic which I'm 100% sure must be aware of. But were you aware that they also played dumb I am sure you must not be aware of this aspect. How many of you have seen a girl, a girlfriend, wife, or anything for that matter? They are trying to act dumb, that they don't know anything, that they are completely unaware, that they are completely clueless, when in reality, she knows everything. Majority of the time, there might be certain times in which they are actually dumb, but in majority of the cases, from my experience, from what I have studied, because all these points which I'm saying is based on my personal research over the period of 26 years. So what conclusion I have arrived at is, whenever they are playing dumb, you must always, as I said, my purpose is to make you, because as I said, that you cannot change them, but at least what I can do is to make you equipped to handle her tricks. So if she's playing dumb, and there is 100%, not if okay, 100 would be like too much, but there is a 90% chance that she is not as dumb as she is acting, as she is showing herself to be. So whenever they are playing dumb, don't fall for a trick. She is completely aware of it. This is just her way of manipulating. This is just her tactic to get things her way, to get things going her way. The way she uses crying as one of those ways to have her way, the way she plays the victim card. So playing the dumb card is also one of the lesser known tactics which I'm sure you were not aware of. So don't think that they only have these common cards which you are aware of. They also play the dumb card. They will try to play that they are fully dumb, they are so innocent, they are completely dumb, they are like clueless. But the reality is, they are doing it. Why, because more often than not, it helps them. Whenever they are playing dumb, they can have easy access, they can get what they want. Basically, that's the only reason they play dumb, to have their way without going through the actual grind. They can have a shortcut if they try to play dumb. So whenever you see any girl trying to play dumb, you have been warned. You know what you have to do. You have to play the cards brilliantly. With once, you have to be one step ahead of her at all times, and that is what I'm training you to be. Now, my next point is going to blow away your mind. That's guaranteed. When a man cheats on her, she does not get as much angry on that guy as much as she is angry on the girl she cheated, the girl he cheated you with. So whenever you see, suppose if you are the guy who has cheated upon on your wife or your girlfriend for that matter, then she's not going to hate you as much as she would be hating the girl you cheated her with. You're getting the connection, you're getting the idea. Because we as men, we have a clear cut thing that if we get cheated upon on, we will directly hate that lady who cheated us. There's no two ways about it. But women, I mean, this is something which I have deciphered myself over my research, over my experience, because I am a keen observer, and I have been, like, as you must be knowing, I specialize in these things like cheating. I specialize in like 3 4 things. One of them is cheating, adultery, then one of them is suicide, one of them is de-addiction, be it porn, smoking, drinking, anything. So these all, like, I have quite a few specialties. So one of them is this cheating, for which many boys, girls, men, women, they consult me. In fact, most of my clients are 70% women. I'm sure you must not be aware of this fact. You guys must be thinking that I am anti-women, so women must be staying away from me. No ways. Women, on, like, publicly they might be showing that they are not happy with me, but even from within they are aware that whatever this guy is saying is the truth, and he has indeed cracked the female psychology. So they very well know this. That's why they secretly they consult me, but on papers they try to show that they are completely against me. But in reality, they know the truth. They know that I know the truth, and it's only me, it's only a guy who has cracked their psychology can help them. No other person can help them. So the truth is, 70% of my 1:1 are all women and girls. So since I've been counseling them, I'm in a much better position to tell you about their psychology. So their psychology is, as I just said, Like if you have cheated if you've cheated your wife for that matter, the wife will definitely get upset. I'm not saying she will not get upset, but telling you from within, if you, because I've studied their psychology, I've taken notes of not just one, of more than 700 to 800 subjects, and I have seen that they are definitely hurt. They will definitely be hurt. They would hate you also for the same. They will be angry on you, but not as much as she would be angry on the girl you cheated her with. She is going to bear the majority of the brunt. She is going to, suppose if there is like 100% anger, 70% will go to the girl, 30% will come to you. So you're getting that connection. And these are only my these are my analysis. This is not like corroborated with any book. I did not read any psychology textbook. In fact, I've never read a single book in my entire life. Whatever I say, whatever revelations I've made, whatever predictions I've made, whatever startling like observations I've made till date, it's all and all only my own analysis. So it is completely my thinking. But whatever I have said till date, even big PhD psychologists have like agreed with me. They have all said that whatever your findings are, it's 120% correct, and we give you the, like, we stand by you. We give you the stamp that it's correct. Like lots of psychologists, like PhD holders, because I'm definitely not a PhD holder, but psychology of the ranks of PhD have also approved my findings, and they have said that it's correct. That's why till date none of my findings have been proven wrong. In fact, they have been approved. So this is one of them, that they don't hate you when you cheat. They will hate that girl you cheated her with. So this is a very important point. Keep this in your mind. My next point is another brutal truth which I have personally stumbled upon on. This is just my thinking. And as I said, my thinking, my research has not been proven wrong till date. Woman can leave you even if she loves you, but she will never leave you if she admires you and respects you. You're getting the connection. A woman can leave a person whom she loves from the bottom of her heart, but she will never ever leave a person whom she admires and respects. She may not love him. Like, see, love, admiration, respect, these are all different. It's not necessary that if you love somebody, you will admire him as well. As in, if you love somebody, it is not necessary that you have to like respect him also. For that matter, if you respect somebody, it's not necessary that you might love him. There's all these are different things. So if a woman loves you, she can still think of leaving you. But if a woman admires you and respects you, she will never leave you. So if you ask me from my research what I'm trying to say, that try to gain her admiration and respect, because love will fade, but admiration and respect is never going to fade, and she is never ever going to leave such a person whom she admires. She may not love, so keep that in mind. Love is different, admiration is different, respect is different. But if she loves you, then chances are very high that she may leave you in the future, because love is temporary. As I've already explained you, love is a very temporary phenomenon. There is nothing called love. As per my research, from what I have concluded, there is nothing called as love. It is all a game of attachment. Even if I put you in a room with one lady whom you hate, stay 1 year, slowly you will start developing attachment for her. You've seen girls developing feelings for their captors who had kidnapped her. This is all because of you spend some time. Okay, forget human beings. Even take a pet for that matter. It can be, I'm not talking about furry pets, the cute pet. It can be a snake, because I had gone to USA some time back, and there I went to a pet shop. There I saw these huge slithering snakes which are being used as pets. In India, it's like an alien concept, but in USA, I was told that apparently it's like a very common thing. So you can imagine snake, which we like dread in India. There, they're keeping them as pets, and they get attached to their snake pets as well. Say like 6 months, 7 months, 1 year down the line, they get so attached to that snake. So you can imagine the psychology behind it. That if you spend some time with something also, it can be a guitar, because I'm very much attached to my first guitar which my mom had gifted me. It's in a very bad shape, but I still have it. I'm very attached to it because my mom had gifted that to me long back. So it is attachment. It can be a thing, it can be a person. So suppose even if you have a pet dog, that pet dog will soon become a part of your family, and when the pet dog dies, you mourn as if you have lost some close family member, don't you? So it works on that same principle. It is attachment. There is nothing called as love, and that attachment gives birth to expectations, and that is what is the downfall of every relationship. So basically what I'm trying to say is there is nothing called as love. Whatever is there is attachment, and it's very easy for that attachment to break because it gives birth to expectations, and all expectations can never be fulfilled. In fact, why all? Most of the expectations cannot be fulfilled. Suppose if I am staying with somebody, that lady will have like hundreds of expectations on me. Naturally, I'm not going to fulfill all. In fact, in my case, I'm an alpha. I'm an out and out alpha. I will never ever bend to accommodate her. She has to, she gets a chance to be in my life. She gets a chance to join me in my roller coaster ride, and not vice versa. I'm never going to mold myself to fit her life. Never ever. So that's why people like me, they are better off single. They are not husband material. They are not like couple material. They are not marriage material, I would say. I am not a marriage material by any means. If you look at Salman Khan, I'm giving Salman Khan's example because he's a public figure. Most of you are aware of him. He's not at all marriage material because he also has the same traits as me. He will also never bend, will not go backwards, he will not stoop down, he will not simp around, because to get married you have to be a simp, and 98% of all Indian married males are simps. So we refuse to simp. We can never bend, we can never take their shit, we can never like listen to their thrash. So as I said, I am destined to be alone. I know that. And I'm very much happy with that. I'm very happy. So, coming back to my point, a girl can leave you even if she loves you, even if she claims to love you. Even if she genuinely loves you, not just claims, even if she genuinely loves you, she may leave you. But if she genuinely respects you and admires you, it's not just chances. I can give you 100% assured readings, because in my research I have got 100% match that a girl will never leave that guy whom she actually respects and admires. So if you ask me what should be the solution, don't go after her love, because love is temporary. As I said, try to go for her admiration. See if she can admire you, and see whether she respects you, because only a girl who respects you, you have a slightly higher rate of a long lasting marriage or a relationship, for that matter. Because without respect, because in this relationship of simps which you've seen, the girls have no respect for that simp. They are just there because that simp is providing. So it's just for their benefits which they are getting, but they have zero respect. So those, I mean, they will not think twice, because that is just a stopgap arrangement. The moment an alpha, the guy she's looking for, comes in her life, she's going to kick that simp and go with her, and go with him. So that is what's going to happen. So always remember what I'm trying to say, because my results have never failed. She does not, I mean, she can leave a guy she loves, but she will never leave a guy she respects and admires. My next point is, being shy or shedding tears is not a reliable way of knowing whether that she is a good girl. Why I'm saying this? Because in the Indian society, especially, you've seen what people say. If she is a shy girl, that means she is a sanskari girl. If she is like crying, then she is a sensitive girl, she has values. Especially shyness is considered as a trait of reliability. If any parent, for that matter, suppose your parent for that matter, sees that this girl, she's shy, she's bowing her head, she's feeling shy, and like she's lowering her eyes and coming to meet, so that's a sign of shyness, right? So parents gets very much impressed, saying that she is very much sanskari, that she is very much cultured. But in reality, that is absolutely not the barometer to judge a girl. The reason being, shyness more often than not can be faked. Shyness is another tactic which they use to gain access, to gain control over the actual situation. So, shyness, if genuine, is good, but they can fake it. This I'm sure you might not be aware of, but shyness is a trait which women are experts in faking. Because, as I said, India, especially, is a country wherein shyness is considered as a very important trait to have, especially for marriage, especially during the first meeting when that woman comes with like eyes drooping down, not looking eye to eye, face down, politely acting docile, acting coy. All these are shy traits. So the parents, the mother and the father of the groom, they become impressed, saying that the girl is so much cultured, we would like to go ahead, we have no objection with this girl, let's go ahead with the wedding. But dude, that is absolutely the wrong way to gauge a woman. They have mastered this art. As I said, throughout their evolution process, there are many things which they have mastered, and they did not have to do anything to master it. It has been inculcated in them, rather, not even mastered. It has been inculcated in them. They don't even have to do anything. They are genetically gifted with these traits. So shyness can be faked, is what I mean to say by this point. And more often than not, in my studies, I have seen that the shyness which they have used, which they have utilized, that has been faked to gain complete control over the situation. So suppose if I give you a normal situation, like the girl groom, they are meeting each other. So initially the girl will try to act very shy, as if she's so cultured, as if she's so good, as if she doesn't tolerate bad words. She will like say, "Why are you talking like this? Don't talk to me like that. Why are you saying like that?" So all these like techniques she will use, and in the process, the husband, majority of the husbands are fools. They are morons. They fall for it. They say, "Oh man, I've got such a good woman who is shy, who doesn't take bad things, who doesn't talk bad words. Like she's such a catch. She's such a prize that I have got." So they immediately say yes for the wedding. And that's just the beginning of their end. That's the beginning of their disaster. The reason being, very soon they start showing their true colors, and shyness was never a part of that trait. Shyness was never a part of that package. These husbands soon realized that that was just an act, that was just a cover up, that was just a trick to gain access to that person. And now that she has got access, there would be no hint of shyness ever, as long as they are alive. So this is just a ploy to gain entry, to have their way for their sinister designs. Now, coming to my next point, this is a point which I'm sure most of you must be aware of, but I'm just reaffirming, I'm just giving you the stamp that it is indeed a right point. Because while we were growing up, while I was in school, I was told by my elders, my elder cousins, brothers, friends, because I always used to hang out with people who were like 5, 6 years elder to me. Like if I was in fifth standard, they would be like in ninth, somebody would be in 10th. So I like gained all the knowledge about all these bad things very early in my life. I started smoking, drinking, watching porn, all these things like quite early. In fact, when I was 13, I had my first girlfriend as well, because I was already aware, I was already matured. Since childhood, I could never gel with people my age. My brains were always in tune with the guys who were elder to me. I don't know why. Maybe I got matured faster. I may be more intelligent. I don't know. But since childhood, I always had elder friends. And these elder friends, one common thing which they used to tell me is that a girl, their sexual needs, their lust is more stronger than men. They had told me this. I vividly remember that it was a common knowledge that these elder guys, because they were more experienced than me, right? Well, I was small, but though I was a teenager, I was in my teens, 11, 12, 13, but they were even more bigger than me, like 14, 15, even 16. So they always used to tell me this. I remember that a girl's lust, a girl's sexual capacity is way, way more than a man. And through my research over the years, I can put stamp on it that they were indeed correct. They were not wrong at all. It is a proven fact. Even I have personally done my research on it, and I have seen that it is indeed more. Because as I said, a man just functions with testosterone, nothing else. Whereas when a woman indulges in that act, they have a concoction of three chemicals: oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin. And this produces a deadly reaction in which their capacity is way, way more than us. So, whatever our elder, I'm sure you might have also heard this. That's why I said that this you must be aware of. But I'm giving you the guarantee that they were indeed right, that yes, they have, like, when it comes to sexual needs, lust, and all these things, they are way, way ahead than us, because we only have testosterone, but they have three chemicals working for them. So you'd better be very good. Otherwise, she might soon be like, you might not be able to keep up with her, is all I would like to say. Now, my next point, which I have personally studied, researched over a period of many years, and I can safely give you the guarantee about this point, that a woman can never love two persons at the same time. It's either you or somebody else, but it can never be both at the same time. What I mean to say is, if she's married to you, but still if she has a boyfriend, then it's a clear cut indication that she does not love you, she loves that boyfriend of hers, because they can never love two people at the same time. So if this is the case, then then you must be saying, then why is she still married to me, why is she still living with me? She must definitely be loving me as well, along with that boyfriend, right? Because many people in my 1:1, they ask me this question, because once we give them the proof that she's indeed seeing somebody, she's indeed having intimate sessions in a hotel room, we have the capability, as in I have tie-ups with the best detectives of Mumbai, I have the tie-up with the best lawyers of Mumbai to help these cases. So we give them the proofs that, see, your wife is indeed seeing somebody. So the first line of defense which they come, it is a psychological thing, because now they are trying to cope up. Basically, it's basically a it's basically a coping mechanism. So what they say is, you see, I'm sure, of course, that guy, you have given me the proof. She's definitely seeing, because you have given me the proof. But definitely she must be having some feeling for me also. That's why she's still living with me, or she would have given me divorce and she would have gone long back. Why she's still staying with me? She's getting intimate with me in the bed. She's preparing food for me. So that is the biggest mistake a person makes. That's what I'm trying to tell you through this point of mine, that a girl can never love two men at the same time. You can, like, do anything, you can do whatever you want to come in her good books, but she's not going to love you if she's already in love with somebody else, is what I'm trying to say. And it's not just about a high value girl, low value girl, medium, even a prostitute for that matter will only fall in love with one person at one time. Even she can never, you must be thinking, no, what about like sex workers? Even they, if they love, because the sex worker is that's just the profession. They are still women. They still have that women DNA. They are not transgenders or males. They are females, and this DNA thing exists in each and every woman. So if she, even if that sex worker is sleeping with like 7 different men in one night, but if she loves one person, that love is only going to be reserved for that guy. It will never be you or anybody else for that matter. Nobody else can take that place. So this is what when these people consult me for 1:1, and when it's evident, when it's proven that his wife is indeed seeing somebody, they have an affair, they have an extramarital affair. So when they try to get into that coping mechanism, that no, she loves me as well, but she loves that boyfriend also, she must be like swayed, but her main love is me only, because she sleeps with me every night, she prepares food for me, she looks after me. So that is what I would like to say, that no, my friend, it doesn't work that way. They can never love two people at the same time. So if you are encountering anything of this sort, that your wife is staying with you, still if you find that she has a boyfriend, then dude, that boyfriend is the love, not you. She's just using you. That guy, when they say that she's still living with me, I have to I have to convince them, though it's a no-brainer. It doesn't require any convincing also. It's a no-brainer that she's there only due to societal obligations. She is there because she is married to you. It's not that easy like in the Western world to get like divorced just like that. And in majority of in this particular cases, they have kids also. So suddenly one fine day, she cannot become a single mother and look after herself, right? So for that, all the comforts which that marriage is offering, that's why they are deciding to stay in that marriage. But from within, love is completely lost and her love is reserved for that boyfriend of hers. So that is what I have to explain them, which I'm not explaining you in detail because you guys are aware that they are just using that guy. That's why they are in that relationship. That lady is still staying in that married relationship because she's gaining a lot, financial help, monetary help. Like she has a flat, she has a house, she has a car, all the material comforts which that man is given. Whereas the emotional comforts she's deriving from that boyfriend. That is the truth, and that is the harsh truth, which most people they don't they I mean, as a coping mechanism, they still try to convince themselves that no, she loves me also, and she must be loving that other guy also, but she loves me also, that's for sure. That is what they think, but that's nothing but a coping mechanism. Take it from. And now time for my last and final point of the day. A woman can never keep secrets. It's either you or somebody else, but somebody definitely knows it. She must. Why I'm saying this, because lots of girls, lots of women will promise to you, they will swear on their moms, they will swear even on their dead mothers if they are not alive, that you can trust me, you can tell me, I'm not going to spill this secret to anybody else. It, I mean, not even my best friend, not even my father, not even my, like, whatever, whoever, I'm not going to say it to anybody, whatever happens. She will swear even on their dead moms, because that has happened to me. And I'm not just saying this on 1 or 2 cases. I've seen this in more than 1,000 cases. So I can easily say something on record only when I'm 100% convinced. Because today, thousands are watching my videos. I'm sure by this date, next year, it can. I'm not sure. I mean, there are high probability it will turn into lakhs. In the future, who knows? It might turn into crores also. So I'd better be sure about making some claim. And this, I'm 100% sure when I'm making this claim, that a girl or a woman for that matter can never keep secrets. So if she's telling you that you can trust me, you can tell me, I'm not going to say anybody, I'm giving it to you in writing, she is definitely going to, she's 100% going to share it with somebody. It can be her best friend, it can be her roommate, it can be her mother, it can be her sister, it can be any, it can even be her male best friend. Because in many cases, I've seen them sharing this with their male best friends. Because these male best friends are they act like the emotional doormats basically. So they need an outlet. So these male best friends are the perfect specimen. They are like the they are like the punching bags basically. They absorb all the angst, whatever, like they have like secrets, they want somebody to let out, right? So these male best friends acts and serves as the best specimen for the job. So whenever you hear this dialogue, that hey, you can trust me with my life, I swear on my mom, I swear on my life, I'm not going to say this to anybody else, you can tell me your deepest secret. The moment you have blurted out that secret, I'm giving you it in writing, that that secret is not going to remain only with her. It's definitely going to be shared across all of her, like not all, I'm not saying with everybody, but one person will definitely know that apart from her. It's not going to remain only with her. This I can give it to you in writing, because this I have done intense research, and I can easily arrive at the conclusion that your secret is definitely not going to remain with her only. It can be anybody, male best friend, female best friend, sister, cousin, online best friend. I've even seen cases in which they're sharing it with one of their Instagram friends whom they had just met. I mean, a stranger whom she had just met just like 2 or 3 weeks ago. They had not even met personally, but I have seen one such case in which she shared that intimate detail with that stranger. So they need somebody to share it with. They can never keep it inside their hearts, inside their minds. They need that outlet. Only then they will get that peace. Otherwise, they will not be in peace. So be wary about sharing personal secrets, because it's not going to remain a secret. I can give it to you with my name on it, with my stamp on it. All right. So in today's video, I've tried to cover like a few points. There are many more points. If you found my video interesting, you can comment if you want the part 2. I can easily make the part 2 because I am brimming with points, but this, I don't want to elongate this video. So, but if you comment that you want more, I will definitely give you more. All right. Jai Hind.